Come step back in time.
Hello, history enthusiasts. Welcome to History in Minutes, your portal to the past. Today, we're embarking on an epic journey through time, exploring the rise and fall of China's greatest dynasties. From the Shang Dynasty to the Qing Dynasty, we'll witness the cyclical nature of power and the indomitable spirit of human ambition. So buckle up and let's dive in. Imagine, if you will, a time when emperors ruled and dynasties reigned supreme. Picture the grandeur of the palaces, the hustle and bustle of ancient markets, the hushed whispers of court intrigue. This was a time when the fate of millions rested in the hands of a few, when decisions made within the palace walls could change the course of history. Our journey begins with the Shang Dynasty, a time of great innovation and cultural development. Picture the artisans painstakingly crafting intricate bronze vessels, their faces illuminated by the flickering firelight. Hear the rhythmic pounding of the drum as oracle bones are used to predict the future, their cryptic messages providing guidance to the rulers of the time. But as with all great powers, the Shang Dynasty fell, giving way to the Zhou Dynasty. This was a time of philosophical enlightenment, where great minds like Confucius and Laozi shaped the cultural and political landscape with their teachings. And so, our journey continues through the rise and fall of dynasties, through times of peace and times of war, through periods of prosperity and periods of decline, each dynasty leaving its indelible mark on the tapestry of China's history. So join us as we traverse the annals of time, exploring the stories of those who have come before us. Welcome to History in Minutes, where the past is always present. Picture this, a time long ago, a world far removed from ours. This is where our journey begins, in the heart of ancient China, with the Shang Dynasty. The Shang Dynasty, the earliest dynasty in recorded history, was not just a period of time, but a testament to human innovation and resilience. Imagine the bustling streets of their cities, the clang of bronze being shaped in the foundries, the whisper of brushes on oracle bones. The Shang era was a time of remarkable innovation, a time when humanity took leaps and bounds forward. Bronze work was not just a craft, but an art form, with intricate vessels. But as we'll see, even divine approval couldn't prevent internal conflicts and invasions that eventually led to its downfall. So, let's dive in. The Zhou Dynasty, a period that spanned over 8 centuries, was a time of great innovation and change. The dynasty was established by King Wu, who overthrew the Shang Dynasty with what he claimed was the mandate of heavens. This mandate was a divine approval, a heavenly decree that justified his rule. It was a concept that would continue to be used by Chinese rulers for centuries to come. But the Zhou Dynasty was not just about divine mandates. It was a time of cultural and intellectual growth. The dynasty saw the development of Confucianism and Taoism, philosophies that would shape Chinese society for millennia. However, like all great empires, the Zhou Dynasty had its share of internal conflicts. The rulers often faced opposition from regional lords, leading to periods of strife and instability. These internal conflicts weakened the dynasty, making it vulnerable to invasions. And invade they did. The nomadic tribes from the north, the barbarians from the west, they all saw an opportunity in the weakened Zhou Dynasty. Despite their best efforts, the Zhou rulers could not fend off these invasions. The dynasty that had lasted for over 8 centuries was finally brought to its knees. But the fall of the Zhou Dynasty was not the end. It was the beginning of a new era, the era of the Qin Dynasty. The Qin Dynasty, though short-lived, would leave a lasting impact on China, unifying the country and establishing the first Chinese empire. And that, my friends, was the story of the Zhou Dynasty, a dynasty that lasted longer than any other in Chinese history, yet fell due to internal conflicts and invasions. Join us next time as we explore the rise of the Qin Dynasty. Don't forget to like, share,
Speaking about
and subscribe for more historical journeys. Prodvigate is an official Google partner that promote YouTube channels on YouTube only, and does it well. I use myself, so check in the description. Now let's go back to the video. Imagine a time when China was not one, but many. A time of constant conflict and chaos, where kingdoms fought for power and control. This was the reality of China before the Qin Dynasty. But amidst this turmoil, a leader emerged, a man who would change the course of history forever: Qin Shi Huang. Qin Shi Huang was not just any ruler. He was a visionary, a man with a dream of a unified China. He embarked on a relentless campaign, conquering one kingdom after another, until finally he achieved what seemed impossible. He unified China, creating a single, powerful empire. This was the birth of the Qin Dynasty, a pivotal moment that marked the beginning of imperial China. But Qin Shi Huang didn't stop there. He wanted to protect his newly formed empire, to ensure its survival against the constant threats of invasion. And so, he initiated one of the most ambitious construction projects the world has ever seen: the Great Wall of China. Stretching thousands of miles, this monumental structure stood as a testament to the might and power of the Qin Dynasty. However, Qin Shi Huang's rule was not without controversy. His methods were harsh, his laws strict and unforgiving. He ruled with an iron fist, suppressing any form of dissent or rebellion. This led to widespread discontent among the people, sparking rebellions across the empire. Despite its short-lived existence, the Qin Dynasty left an indelible mark on China. It was a time of great change, a time when China was transformed from a land of warring kingdoms into a unified empire. The legacy of the Qin Dynasty, from the Great Wall to the unified China we know today, continues to resonate throughout history. The Han Dynasty was not just a period, it was a phenomenon. It was a time when the economy thrived like never before, when trade routes were established, connecting China to the farthest corners of the known world. The Silk Road, a name that still resonates today, was born during this time, becoming a symbol of the dynasty's economic prowess. But it wasn't just about wealth. The Han Dynasty was a time of cultural explosion. Art, literature, philosophy, and science flourished. The invention of paper, a seemingly simple innovation, revolutionized communication and knowledge dissemination, shaping the world as we know it today. Yet, like all great empires, the Han Dynasty was not immune to the dynastic cycle's cruel inevitability. Beneath the surface of prosperity and cultural richness, the seeds of decay were being sown. Political corruption began to eat away at the fabric of the empire, and the people, once content and prosperous, began to rise against their rulers. The golden age of the Han Dynasty, much like a brilliant sunset, eventually gave way to the darkness. The empire, once a beacon of economic prosperity and cultural explosion, collapsed under its own weight. But even in its downfall, the Han Dynasty left behind a legacy that continues to shape our world today. As we delve deeper into the annals of history, let's remember the Han Dynasty, a golden age that shone brightly, even as it set.